out of town, so he wants to have a parting gift and day to remember.
Side out.
And he hopes this is it here at the Carvana Arizona Grand Slam. We're underway. Matt Wright serving now. Little off balance, and Frazier able to put it at the feet of Riley Newman. Second serve.
0-0-2.
Oh, right down the middle. That is a rare miscommunication.
Well, that was a complete big swing and didn't hit it clean at all. Matt Wright couldn't believe the pace that came back with was so slow.
Second serve.
And you better buckle in at the kitchen line here, because the attacks and the counters are going to be flying. There's the difference out of the air. J.W. Johnson, so lethal.
J.W. Johnson. Matt Wright was ready for his ATP, but so was Dylan Frazier when it comes back.
Yeah, just not that we yawn when an ATP is hit, because it's still exciting, but the defense of these is routine now.
This shows you how the game has advanced just over the past few years.
Side out. Zero, 2, 1.
I love Frazier's ascension in the game.
Interesting. That ball was really close there, and I think the cheering by Newman and Wright, I'm not saying they bought a call with that, but man, that was close.
Sold it perhaps a little bit.
Yeah. Because I think Dylan Frazier saw some green around that ball.
And there's Riley Newman. So they get what they get.
Yeah, and you saw the first move there by J.W. Johnson was backhand protection, and great job by Riley Newman of flicking it down the middle.
And that tags Matt Wright.
Read that it was going to be long, but that's a big Wolverine to get out of the way there, Drew.
Well, certainly. 3-2 now. And Matt Wright once again.
4-2-2.
Oh, Dylan Frazier, beautiful shot.
Yeah, Riley's saying it got him up almost near the hand. Doesn't matter, the hand is part. If it did hit that on, I didn't have a good enough view of that, but if the hand is considered part of the paddle, if it's the one holding the grip, so all good. That was the Riley Newman, it's going out scream level you heard a second ago.
I see the quick hands by these two youngsters. They really know how to keep deceptive, don't they?
Well, they just beg you to attack them because they're going to use your pace right up against you.
Oh, well done by Riley. Oh, this hand speed is just off the charts.
Yeah, we're not going to go an hour and a half in this match because these players are just not going to dink for that long. We'll have a few dink battles, but this is going to be high octane.
Yeah, we're being played at a frantic pace here. And there's the pump of the fist for Riley Newman.
Yeah, so you got Frazier just shades his hands to the backhand side a little bit so you can catch that paddle side. But let the attacker beware.
You know, just looking at what JW and Dylan are looking at in Riley Newman, just so much activity, Dave, with his body. I mean, there's a lot of eye candy, isn't it?
It is, and he's going to wave those elbows with the two-handed backhand. And then is plenty athletic enough to get out of the way of a ball like that as well. And now we heard Matt Wright share with them that that ball was out at a very high volume level.
Nice get by Matt Wright. Newman does the same. Now attacking at the kitchen line. Right now they are on a roll.
Yeah, really smart by Matt Wright, just hanging in there till he get. And Riley Newman was darting in and out trying to help out there. And the emotion level is going to be a 180 throughout this match. Riley and Matt are going to be loud. Dylan and J-Dub aren't going to say a word.
7-3 out of the gates here. Game number one. Wright and Newman in command. See the veterans, Riley Newman and Matt Wright, using that chemistry. 4-point lead here, game number one. And it is working right now, 100 miles an hour.
Yeah, a little unlucky coming out of the timeout for the youngsters there, but Matt and Riley don't care.
Second serve. 8-3-2.
Riley again tried to speed it up. Dylan Frazier made him pay for it.
Well, Riley was expecting Matt Wright to make them pay for it and let that go. He had exactly what he wanted, and fortunate there for J.W. Johnson and Dylan Frazier.
Oh, beautiful shot from Riley. You said it, Dave. He is playing the best pickleball, I think, in his career right now.
Looks fantastic. Obviously very comfortable. Long-time partnership here with Matt Wright since 2022. And he is going inside out, two-handed backhand at the right hip of Dylan Frazier, and that is working.
JW, did he get it in? That looked a little bit wide.
Second serve. Ball was good.
They can challenge it. I mean, that was a ridiculous angle. Get the protractor out from J.W. Johnson.
8-3-2.
And they're going to I mean, they should. They have two timeouts. There's no pain from doing this.
There's a challenge of the out call. The out call puts us at. You called it in.
They're challenging their own. They're saying it was in, but we're challenging our own call.
Ruling. The end ruling puts us at 9-3-2. Video review. The end call stands. The ball was in. We'll resume play at 9-3-2. Yes. Excuse me. 8-3-2.
All right.
8-3-2.
As we said, not my call.
So Riley Newman to serve. 8-3 lead here. problem for Newman.
Yeah, that's one of those I think was wrong there, Drew. Just speaking candidly here, but we'll play on.
He is just teeing off at the moment. I've never seen him this dominant.
Well, and if the dink doesn't have anything on it, they're going to go after it because they trust their hands on the reply.
Lob it up. And that is played.
That
Frazier.
might have been deep, too. They're going to challenge that. That was really close.
Yeah, maybe too late to challenge here.
They can challenge that, I think, still.
See Matt Wright a little bit upset.
Yeah, that wasn't the loudest call from, I mean, it was a sort of a hope out call. I thought that was out for sure, too, so I think we got that call right.
J-Dub spins around. Cannot return it. Great effort, though.
Yes. Good little adjustment by Dylan Frazier, too, and earlier in that rally of sliding over and being able to defend that attack that's been coming at his right hip. And what a great adjustment by Riley Newman. He said, okay, then I'm going to go to your left and make J.W. Johnson. Another tactical masterpiece from Riley Newman after a brilliant performance yesterday in mixed.
Is that on the line? Riley wants it.
Second
I mean, we are talking millimeters going on right now, Drew.
10-3-2.
Game point here. It's been all right, Newman, thus far. And Riley Newman emphatically 11-3, game number 1. Dave, this team is going to be a handful. Over a very, very good J.W. Johnson, Dylan Frazier team in game number 1. Let's see if it continues.
Same pattern. Leave a ball that's attackable to Riley Newman, attack the right hip of Dylan Frazier, sit on it, and end the point with the next one. Matt Wright's got the lob game going. Oh, dear.
Comes a big overhead from Riley.
And if you think the sun got in his eyes, folks, it did not. There is a roof that covers center court here.
Took that one an eternity to come down. And even with 2 paddles on it, it's good.
Yeah, and one of those is the brand new paddle that Matt Wright's using. It's that 12mm new Onyx paddle. A lot of grit on that. Now it's a 3rd tournament that he has used that in, so it's a he's going to just keep getting that more and more dialed in and comfortable. Lucy Kovalova also using that paddle. We'll see her a little later after their great escape.
Second serve.
Matt Wright definitely played a ball that was sliding wide there, but
1-0-2.
we'll continue on.
And Riley Newman again.
All set up, though, by Matt Wright. Attacked the paddle side hip, which is the right side hip of J.W. Johnson there, and Riley Newman comes in and closes.
Side up.
Hit long by Newman that time, one of the few errors he has made.
So that's J.W. Johnson and Dylan Frazier need to recognize the opportunities they have on a dead dink and get after it.
See maybe a little indecisiveness now with the youngsters.
Well, there's just no stress for Wright or Newman when they put the ball in those locations on the bounce. It's like, okay, we're hoping you leave one up and then we're coming after it. So there's the danger in that strategy, and they've been making everything. So there's the first real big miss of a speed up off the bounce.
Oh, Riley tried to go get it nearly. Was able to bring it down.
Much better read by Dylan Frazier, and then a sneaky lob from the Missouri Tiger.
Talked a lot about all maters of these great players. Collegiate pickleball, Dave, is it going to continue to grow?
For sure. There's so many club teams playing right now. Stanford just put in a beautiful pickleball complex up there in the just south of San Francisco up there in Palo Alto, and it's such a great sport for that age. It doesn't take a lot of space on a college campus, and there will be collegiate scholarship pickleball someday. I will put my mind and my name on that. I don't know a timeline, but it's coming.
J.W. Johnson able to sneak one in, and it'll be side out to Johnson and Frazier. I was just invited as a speaker on campus at Florida Southern University, Lakeland, Florida, right in the middle of the state. All they wanted to do was talk pickleball.
Love it.
Second serve.
Yeah, so Frazier and Johnson can't let them just continue to feel this comfortable. They need to move the dinks around a little more, lean in, because this pattern's just, it's a absolute beating.
3, 2, 1. Second serve.
Second serve now for Matt Wright.
3, 2, 2.
Just tell the pace at which these two guys play. They want to make short work of this one. Newman again. He's had that shot about a dozen times.
Yeah, but it's all Matt Wright doing this on this ball right here, which he flicks up at the chest of J.W. Johnson. He holds his paddle low. You go up, and Riley Newman's right there to finish that off.
Side out.
You don't have an assist number in pickleball, but we see a lot of them, don't we?
Yeah, it's very similar to hockey, where sometimes it's the pass that gets and should get more than the actual goal scorer. Oh my.
Second serve.
And Matt Wright is feeling it there, acting like he's going to hit that ball.
Side out.
And they're just prancing back to the line, ready to serve here.
4, 2, 1.
They're just seeing the ball so well here on championship court.
Yeah, and Riley's walking back, shaking his head because he saw Dylan Frazier take a step back, but easy read for Riley Newman to see where that was coming from the face of the paddle and where that was looking, and just too much. So we see some equipment right there on the ground, and we have so many great partners, Drew, and one of them is Pickleball Central.
Yeah, Pickleball Central, their expert advice, their low-cost guarantee, and no-risk paddle test drive make pickleballcentral.com the best place to shop for all your pickleball gear.
We have so many players coming into the sport, Drew, and you're not sure where to go. You hear that Eric, your neighbor, plays. There's all these paddles. Call him, and you get to try the paddle out for 30 days. If it's not perfect, tell them why you didn't like it. They'll get you a new one. So thank you to our Pickleball Central partners and to Carvana. We're in Carvana's backyard, and they are the title sponsor of the tour. We can't thank them enough.
(5-2) here, favor of Wright and Newman. Game 2. Riley pops that one up.
Just wide. Thought if he's getting that one back, you know.
5-2-2.
Oh, just poaching in. That's on. That is how you get it done.
Yes, there's even bravado in their celebrations after they win a rally.
You watch these guys play, and do you think perhaps, I know you always got the Johns to deal with in men's doubles, but is the best still yet to come for this group?
7-2-2.
I mean, they have a big barrier, and they still got to finish off this match. I mean, I've seen these youngsters come back before,
oh,
so
yeah.
I'm not putting a bow on this one yet, but
2-7-1.
are they perennial podium visitors? For sure.
JW, great gap. And that one hit wide by Newman.
Or was it by Wright? They both had their paddle in there. That was the problem. Unbelievable hands by Riley Newman to get that ball back in play after a vicious overhead from JW Johnson.
Timeout receiver, 4-7-1.
So timeout. They don't want to give the youngsters any momentum here.
Last week, Drew, my daughter got a Hyundai Elantra from Carvana. Wraps all this whole tournament together for us, doesn't it?
That certainly does.
That had just coincidence.
Frazier and Johnson trying to trim the gap here. Down 3. And perhaps a little bit of an opening here from Wright and Newman.
5-7-1.
Oh, it's popping right now. And here comes JW Johnson.
Yep.
6-7-1.
Shot like that just kind of halts that momentum. Second serve coming up for Frazier and Johnson. This, I think, is a big point.
Couldn't agree more.
6-7-2.
It's Newman and Wright coming through.
Dylan Frazier left his dink up just a bit. When the Johns boys play, Riley and Matt, they just dink everything in the middle because they know they're not scared of what's coming from there. That ball right there creates just too many problems. You go outside against Newman and Wright, and Matt Wright's forehand is just deadly.
8-6-1.
Another lob. JW digs it out. Oh, wow.
I mean, people think, oh, you can't attack balls below the net. Look at where these are coming from Riley Newman, and then the big overhead slams the door. So that ball should be stepped back and crushed on the third drop.
JW gets one back. Crowd here in Mesa really loves J.W. Johnson. Great admiration for his game.
And you can send him the apology note, and here we are.
I'm writing it right now.
As well you should, and here's match point to get to Sunday.
Matt Wright has the final say, and it's Wright and Newman advancing in near dominating fashion. How impressive was that?
Very, and it's the same pattern on both sides. Matt Wright knows if I speed it up to the backhand, the next ball I'm going to get's on my backhand, so forehand to backhand finishes that off. These two are wishing the final was today. They're playing so well. We'll talk to them when we come back.
Well, welcome back, everyone, to Championship Court, where Riley Newman and Matt Wright have locked up their spot on Championship Sunday. And guys, you put your foot on that gas pedal, and you did not let up until the very end. Walk me through this one.
Yeah, it felt like Matt and I really play our best pickleball. We have high energy, high intensity, and from the very first point, we got it. We shouted, we yelled, and you know, I think sometimes it comes across as a little bit mean, so hopefully it doesn't come off. Matt and I are trying to pump ourselves up. The Arizona crowd, my hometown crowd, was feeling it tonight, so thank you everybody for cheering. So on to the next one.
Well, guys, the name of the game in that match was offense and speed ups, and you guys were not afraid to attack. Why was that the plan going in?
For us, I actually thought we were pretty patient. We had some longer dink battles, but Riley and I always trust our hands. You know, I think we're good when we're really pressing forward and initiating, and you know, I guess we try to adapt to our opponents. They have great hands, and it just worked out for us today. Before I move on, I just want to say Wichita lost a very important person last week. Becky Middleton, a very important friend, ambassador to the Wichita community in pickleball, and just want to thank her and her family for everything she's done for us, for the city, for the sport. She'll be very missed, so thank you.
Thank you. Shout out to Becky. Guys, your team has really been known for consistency across the board, landing in final after final. How do you maintain that across the board? It is not an easy thing to do.
No, it's certainly not easy. Everyone's coming for us, and I feel like all these guys, they're coming in, they're younger, they're faster, they're quicker, but we're playing a little bit to our experience. Matt and I, we've been on the tour for a few years now and just trying to take each match as it comes, and we're having a blast.
Wise veterans of the sport here. Guys, you're into Sunday, and good luck in that final. Guys, we have a lot more pickleball coming up. Don't go anywhere.